Hey, what's good, right? This is Adnan Rady in the clutch, and today is NBA Media Day, and one particular team I want to talk about is the Philadelphia 76ers. And as expected, James Harden did not show up to Media Day for Philadelphia, as he's still protesting his way to get out of Philly and try to go to preferably the Clippers. And at this point, I just feel sorry for Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey, who in my opinion, are Philadelphia's most important players. Joel Embiid, obviously, because he's the MVP, and Tyrese Maxey because he's Philadelphia's rising star, and he's an amazing player, an amazing hustler. Just from what I've seen, he's a really great teammate, especially because I've seen him in a game in person where Tyrese Maxey, he took over, and he was just scoring at will, and he was just making hustle play after hustle play after hustle play, and I'm like, this guy's going to be a star. And I know a lot of Philly fans would agree on that, and hopefully, God willing, he'll end up being the next big-time star in Philadelphia's amazing history. But with that being said, I mean, it's kind of sad that they're dealing with a toxic environment going on with the whole situation between James Harden and Daryl Morey, and there's all these beefs going on, and still trying to recover from the playoff loss against the Celtics, and still not getting over the hump of the second round. It's all these things are going all over the place for Philadelphia, and at this point, I mean, I believe not only could this end Philly in terms of championship contention, but also for James Harden, his NBA career, because we got to remember that if a player holds out in the last year of his contract for more than 30 days, the team that he's currently on, in this case the 76ers, they can hold James Harden basically hostage, and he cannot be a free agent or go to any other team unless he has the Sixers' permission. So in a way, James Harden, he can try all these antics all he wants, but eventually this is going to backfire on him. And if this fails, he's basically out the league before the end of the year. Or even if he does get his way, his value is going to diminish horribly, because at this point, if I'm a GM or if I'm an owner of a team, I'm looking at this situation. I'm looking at how James Harden is he's handling the situation. I would be extremely hesitant. I would not want to give James Harden a max contract, because he is aging out, and also he has shown he hasn't played well in the playoffs. He has had good games. I'm not going to discredit him, but at the same time, when it mattered the most, when they needed to eliminate the Celtics, they couldn't get the job done. And also, if things don't go well, which happens to everybody on every team, because it's run, managed, and your coworkers are humans, so of course there's going to be disagreements. There's of course going to be problems along the way. It happens. That's just part of life and human nature. I'm concerned that the minute something goes wrong, even if it's something so small, James Harden all of a sudden he wants out, or he's gonna pout and cry his way out of my team, which I'm it's not worth it. I don't want to lose my locker room. I don't want to damage the chemistry of the guys I built my team around just for a big name who just might ruin everything, and I won't even get a championship out of it. So it's not even worth the risk. I'm sure that's what a lot of general managers and teams are thinking, because otherwise the deal for Harden would have been done by now. So it's just very sad what's going on in Philly, and it's very sad what's going on with James Harden, because he is considered by many, including myself, a top 5 shooting guard of all time. But because of things like this, with how he wanted out of Houston, basically his home, that was his he was basically the man of the city of Houston, and left to go to Brooklyn. He also wanted out of Brooklyn, and didn't try on defense anymore to make a statement I'm not even dealing with this anymore, which for Brooklyn, I'm not going to necessarily fault him 100%, but still, I mean, he could have handled a little bit better. In Philadelphia, what we're seeing right now, it's just it's very sad, and I believe this is only going to hurt his legacy, and especially the fact that he doesn't even have a championship to begin with. It's he's not going to have the best light around him, and possibly he's going to end up he's going to end up being disregarded by fans when talking about debates. Like James Harden, he's a great player, but when it comes down to playoff time, he chokes or things like that. So, and also he cries a lot based on like the actions that's going on. If we want to talk about just this year alone, so James Harden, I mean, he can keep doing this all he wants, but eventually it's all going to backfire on him because everything has a purpose. So and for every actions, there's an equal opposite reaction. Or I don't know, whatever. I don't know why I just do that. But anyway, the whole point is the whole point is that this is all going to catch up to James Harden, and eventually, like, this is going to backfire on him. Whether this fails, his holdout like efforts, or he's just going to be straight out of the league, and he's just not going to be wanted like he thought he is. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think, Philly fans. Do you guys are you guys tired of James Harden? Would you just trade him at this point for anything at this point, just to get him out of your locker room? Do you think he will be out of the league very shortly because of this holdout attempt? Please let me know what you guys think down below. I certainly love to hear your guys' opinions, and I would love to share my thoughts with you guys. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I certainly love and appreciate every single one of you guys. Thank you all so much. God bless you all, and talk soon.